Yeah.
Ready to go now?
Whoop.
All right, y'all.
You have sound? You got sound?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Ready now.
Yep.
Calling out around the world. Are you ready for a brand new beat? Summer's here and the time is right. We're dancing in the street, dancing in Chicago and down in New Orleans, in New York City. All we need is a music, sweeter music. There'll be music everywhere. There'll be swinging and swaying and records playing and dancing in the street. Oh, it doesn't matter what you wear, just as long as you are there. So come on, every guy, grab a girl, everywhere around the world will be dancing. They're dancing in the street. This is an invitation across the nation, a chance for folks to meet. They'll be laughing and singing and music swinging and dancing in the street. Philadelphia, PA, Baltimore and DC now. And can't forget the Motor City. All we need is a music, sweeter music. There'll be music everywhere now. There'll be swinging and swaying and records playing and dancing in the streets. Oh, it doesn't matter what you wear, just as long as you are there. So come on, every guy, grab a girl, everywhere around the world will be dancing. They're dancing in the street. Way down in LA, every day they're dancing in the streets. All on a big line and get in time. We're dancing in the street. Across the ocean blue, me and you were dancing in the street.
No, I did this as in, I can't really move. So, just gonna have to, this is go around. Anytime you see a closed fist, it's we're stopping.
I tumble out of bed and stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Jump in the shower when the blood starts pumping. Out on the street, the traffic starts showing. Folks like me on a job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5. For service and devotion, you would think that I would deserve a fair promotion. Want to move ahead, but that boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. They let you dream just to watch them shatter. You're just a step on the boss man's ladder, but you got dreams he'll never take away. You're in the same boat as a lot of your friends, waiting on the day your ship will come in, and the tide's gonna turn and it's all gonna roll your way. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Barely getting by, it's all taken and no giving. They just use your mind and they never
the drums echoing tonight. Shears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flight. Bullet wings reflect the scars that guide me towards salvation. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, hurry boy, it's waiting there for you.
Gonna take a lot, drag me away from you.
There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never had. Wild dogs cry out in the night as they go restless, longing for some solitary company. I know that I must do what's right, for as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I've become.
Gonna take a lot, drag me away from you.
There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never had. Hurry, boy, she's waiting there for you.
It's gonna take a lot, drag me away from you.
There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa.
I bless the rains down in Africa. I bless the rains.
I bless the rains down in Africa. I bless the rains down in Africa. I bless the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never had.
I've been trying to call. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through withdrawals. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around and Sin City's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can't see clearly when you're back on. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your time, 'cause I can see the sun light up the sky. So I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Whoa, the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. Oh, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. And I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, and I'm like this, so you're the one I trust. Oh, I'm just walking by to let you know I can never say it on the phone. We'll never let you go this time. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Hey, hey, hey!
Okay.
Once upon a time, not so long ago, Tommy used to work on the docks. Union's been on strike, he's down on his luck. It's tough, ooh, it's tough. Gina works a diner all day, working for her man. She brings home her pay for love, ooh, for love. She says we've gotta hold on to what we got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's a lot for love. We'll give it a shot. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. Tommy's got his six-string and on. Now he's holding in when he used to make it tight, so tough. Ooh, it's tough. Gina dreams of running away. When she cries in the night, Tommy whispers, baby, it's okay, yeah. Someday, he says we've gotta hold on to what we got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's a lot for love. We'll give it a shot. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. Living on a prayer. it's okay. You may look the other way. We can try to understand. A New York Times of fact on man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city picking and everybody shaking and we're staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Oh yeah. When I get low, when I get high, and if I can't get you, I really try. I got the wings of heaven on my shoes. I'm a dancing man, and I just can't lose. No, it's alright, it's okay. I'll let you see another day. We can try to understand. New York Times are fact on man. Whether you're a cook or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city picking and everybody shaking, and we're staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Life going nowhere. Somebody help me. Will somebody help me? Yeah. Life going nowhere. Somebody help me, yeah. I'm staying alive. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. The music loud and women warm. I've been kicked around since I was born. Now it's alright, it's okay. You may look the other way. We try to understand. A New York Times of fact on man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city picking and everybody shaking, and we're staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Well, life going nowhere. Somebody help me. Somebody help me, yeah. won't you take me to Funky Town? 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 Gotta make a move to a town that's right for me. Town to keep me moving, keep me grooving with some energy. Well, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Talk about, talk about, talk about moving. I gotta move on. I gotta move on. I gotta move on. Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town?
Yeah. Hammer it on.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition and we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shine just the way I like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, I'm any other perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby, my sugar boo. I'm levitating, oh Milky Way, we're renegading, yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. I believe that you're for me. I feel it in our energy. I see it's written in the stars. We can go wherever, now sleep, now or never, baby. Nothing's ever, ever too far. Glitter in the sky, glitter in our eyes, shining just the way we are. I feel like we're forever every time we get together, but whatever, let's get lost on Mars. You want me, I want you, baby, my sugar boo. I'm levitating, the Milky Way, we're renegading, yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. Oh, you can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. You want me, I want you, baby, my sugar boo. I'm levitating, the Milky Way, we're renegading. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Open drums, baby. Open drums, and I'll cue you. No, it's happy. Open drums.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. Well, I'm a hot air balloon, I can go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm like along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm like along if you feel like a happiness is the truth. Because I'm like along if you know what happiness is to you. Yeah, like along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Yeah, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Yeah, well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. Yeah, no offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why, because I'm like along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm like along if you feel like a happiness is the truth. Because I'm like along if you know what happiness is to you. Yeah, like along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. Bring me down, I can't nothing. Bring me down when love is too high. Bring me down, can't nothing. Bring me down, as let me tell you now. Bring me down, I can't nothing. Bring me down when love is too high. Bring me down, I can't nothing. Bring me down, yeah. Bring me down, I can't nothing. Bring me down when love is too high. Bring me down, I can't nothing. Bring me down, I said, let me down. Bring me down, I can't nothing. Bring me down when love is too high. Bring me down, I can't nothing. Bring me down, I said, because I'm like along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm like along if you feel like a happiness is the truth. Because I'm like along if you know what happiness is to you. Yeah, like along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. Oh, like along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm like along if you feel like a happiness is the truth. Oh, like along if you know what happiness is to you. Yeah, like along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. Well, let's groove tonight. Let's share the slice of life. Oh, baby, slice of life. Oh, we're gonna groove tonight. Well, let this groove get you to groove. shoes to stand up. All right, all right. Gonna tell you what you can do with my love. Oh, all right. Well, let you know, girl, you're looking good. You're out of sight. Oh, all right. Just move yourself and you glide like a 747 and you lose yourself in the sky. Coming round in the heavens. Oh, let the screw light up the fuse. It's all right, all right, all right. Ooh, and let the screw stuck in your shoes to stand up. All right, all right. Well, let me tell you what you can do with my love. Oh, all right. Gotta let you know, girl, you're looking good. You're out of sight. Oh, all right. Just tell the DJ to play your favorite tune. Then you know it's okay. What you find is happiness and now. Oh, let the screw light up your shoes. It's all right, all right, all right. Oh, now let the screw set in your shoes to stand up. All right, all right. Let the screw get you to move. It's all right, all right, all right. Oh, now let the screw set in your shoes to stand up. All right, all right. You'll find easy now on the phone to the Levitating. Come and see, you'll be take a little time. I'll be there right while you know I love. We can boogie on down, down, a boogie on down, down, a boogie on down. Let the screw light up your fuse. It's all right, all right, all right. Oh, let the screw stuck in your shoes to stand up. All right, all right. Oh, let the screw get you to move. It's all right, all right, all right. Oh, let the screw stuck in your shoes to stand up. All right, all right.
I said, ladies, fellas, everybody everywhere, put your pinky rings up to the moon. What y'all trying to do? 24-karat magic in the air.
And the doors are there.
Look out! Hot, hot, it's showtime.
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 Guess who's back again? Oh, they don't know?
Go on, tell.
Oh, they don't know.
Go on, tell.
I bet they know as soon as we walk in.
Show up.
Wear Cuban links,
Hey.
designer mix,
Hey.
Inglewood's finest shoes.
Whoop, whoop.
Don't look too hard, might hurt yourself. Know to keep the color red, the blues. Oh, I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me, and they're waking up so I can keep up. Like that. you'll be jocking. Keep up. What y'all trying to do? 24-karat magic in the air.
Head, toes, or prayer.
Look out! Second course for the hustlers, gangsters, bad babies, and your pretty, pretty friends.
Woo!
Can I breathe?
Uh-oh.
Can I breathe?
Uh-oh.
I gotta show them how I get it in. First, take your sip, do your dip, spend your money like money ain't.
Woo, woo.
Way too fresh, gotta blame it on Jesus. Hashtag blessed, they ain't ready for me.
Woo.
I'm a dangerous man, put some money in my pocket, keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they waking up the rocket, keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face in my clothes, y'all be jocking, keep up. Players only, come on, put your pinky rings up to the moon.
Hey, girl.
What y'all trying to do?
What you trying to do?
24-karat magic in the air.
Head, toes, or prayer.
Look out! And everywhere I go, they be like,
So play.
everywhere I go, they be like,
So play.
break it down like 24-karat. That's it, come on now. 24-karat, 24-karat. Fight the feeling, invite the feeling. Just put your pinky rings up to the moon. What y'all
Head, toes, or prayer. Look out.
What y'all do? 24-karat magic in the air.
turn them on.
Thank you.
You might be better off. Oh, you're talking about when we're not here? Yeah, as long as y'all knock everything over, we're good. Let's go, y'all. There we go.
I call you when I need you, when my heart's on fire. You come to me wild and wide. When you come to me, give me everything I need. Give me a lifetime of promises in a world of dreams. I speak a language of love like you know what it means. Oh, and it can't be wrong. Take my heart and make it stronger, baby. You're simply the best, better than all the rest, better than anyone, anyone I ever met. I'm stuck on your heart, baby. I hang on every word you say. Tear us apart, no, no. Oh, baby, I would rather be dead. In your heart, I see the stars of every night and every day. In your eyes, I get lost, I get washed away. Just as long as I am here in your arms, I could be in no better place. You're simply the best, better than all the rest, better here like you wanna be someone else. Whoa, oh girl, you don't know it, but you're trying so fine, trying so fine. Whoa, oh girl, I'm gonna show you when you're mine, oh mine, treasure. Yeah, that is what you are, honey. You're my golden star. You can make my wish come true if you let me treasure you now. Well, if you let me treasure you. Oh, pretty girl, you should be smiling. Oh, a girl like you should never look so blue.
So blue.
You're everything I see in my dreams. I wouldn't say that to you if it wasn't true.
Was it
So-
true?
Whoa, oh girl, you don't know it, but you're fine so fine, fine so fine. Whoa, oh girl, I'm gonna show you when you're mine, oh mine, treasure. Yeah, that is what you are, honey. You're my golden star. You can make my wish come true if you let me treasure you now. Well, if you let me treasure you. You are my treasure. You are my treasure. You are my treasure. Yeah, you are my treasure. You are my treasure. You are my treasure. Yeah, you are my treasure. You are my treasure. You are my treasure. Yeah, you are my treasure. You are my treasure. You are my treasure. Yeah, you are treasure. Yeah. Well, that is what you are, honey. You're my golden star. Yeah, you can make my wish come true if you let me treasure you. If you let me treasure you. Oh, oh.
Live and online from the Orange County Convention Center, this is the 2024 Western Governors University Commencement Ceremony in Orlando, Florida. This ceremony is for the Leavitt School of Health and the School of Education graduates. This is a live broadcast and will be available on YouTube and WGU's website. Please welcome to the stage Director of WGU Southeast Region, Dr. Ben Coulter.
Welcome, everyone. It's my distinct honor to convene the 101st Commencement of Western Governors University. I'm Dr. Ben Coulter, Director of WGU Southeast Region. We welcome you to Orlando, the city renowned for its enchanting theme parks, gateway to the stars at the Kennedy Space Center, and home to Bessie Coleman, our nation's first Black and Native American woman pilot. This is a vibrant community where imagination meets reality. Known as the City Beautiful, Orlando shines as a beacon of creativity, adventure, and discovery, and an ideal backdrop to celebrate the achievements of our exceptional graduates today. Graduates, family, and friends, thank you for joining us as we celebrate this momentous occasion. And for every one of you that is here today, we know there are many others who are unable to join us in person but are streaming online. Again, a special welcome to our online guests joining from across the country and around the world. As you celebrate, please share your excitement on social media using the hashtag WGUGrad. What a great gathering of our night owls worldwide. Now, as you're able, please stand for our national anthem.
say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets ring clear, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated, everyone. I'm Dr. Kim Estep. I'm the Regional Vice President of WGU's Southeast Region. We are delighted to be hosting you in Orlando today. I'd like to say thank you to Kimberly Cabrera for an inspiring performance of our national anthem. Kimberly tells us that she was born to a large, very loud, and loving family. In 2009, she chose to enlist in the United States Army and joined the Signal Corps instead of going straight to college. In the Army, she met her future husband, Jose, and after 8 years, she was honorably discharged. After her husband had a near-fatal medical emergency, Kimberly realized that she wanted a career change and began pursuing a nursing degree. After earning her ASN and BSN, she decided she wanted to make a difference by teaching future nurses, and she decided to go back to school for her Master's of Science degree in nursing education. She currently works full-time in trauma surgery and part-time as a clinical instructor for WGU. She resides in Florida with her husband, 2 sons, and 2 border collies. Thank you, Kimberly. On behalf of the entire university and our Board of Trustees, we honor our graduates and congratulate you on completing one of life's great achievements. WGU graduates who are here with us today, I hope your memories of this day will remain with you forever. Commencement is the celebration of a milestone. It marks that moment when you cross the line between being a student and being an alum, between one phase of your life and the next phase. And in that moment, we stand together at that moment between what is behind and what is ahead, what is known and the unknown. Each of you has accomplished something extraordinary. Your graduation is a milestone reached and a dream achieved. It is the culmination of challenges faced and obstacles you have overcome. You have taken a unique journey to make it here today, and your determination and perseverance inspire all of us and mark a pathway for others to follow. Given that the children of college graduates are 10 times more likely to attain a degree themselves, many of you have not only enhanced your own life, but also that of your families and the generations that will follow you. WGU began in 1997, near the dawn of the internet. Our 19 founding governors had the foresight to see technological advances as an opportunity to adapt and even reinvent higher education, to make it more accessible and more affordable, to improve its quality and relevancy to the future of work, and to increase its focus on students and delivering value for them. Ultimately, to change lives for the better, more than 27 years later, WGU has awarded more than 390,000 degrees. Today's milestone represents an unprecedented level of dedication, persistence, creativity, and resilience, and for that we congratulate and celebrate you. Orlando's own Nobel Prize-winning biochemist, Marshall Nierenberg, said, "One individual alone creates only a note or so that blends with those produced by others." What a beautiful thought. With your WGU degree, you are empowered to add to the beautiful symphony of human progress. As you go into the world making your own proverbial music, I encourage you to blend your notes with those of others. And as a degree holder, be a light for others, helping them to create music in their own spheres. Our master's degree graduates today join with only 14% of adults in the United States who hold a master's degree. Many of you are graduating today with a family member, and we offer special congratulations to those of you who are sharing this accomplishment with a loved one. WGU is grateful to be recognized year after year as a military-friendly university, and we are especially honored to recognize the 244 military members who are graduating today and proudly are wearing red, white, and blue cords. We thank you for your service. Please stand to be recognized. Also joining us today are many of our WGU faculty and staff. Profound thanks to our faculty. Would you please put your hands together and offer your appreciation for their time and dedication in supporting your journey. Thank you. Graduates, I know you also had many friends, families, and others supporting you and cheering for you all along the way. I'd like to invite you to stand, all the graduates stand, and offer your thanks to them, so turn around and find them, for their support as you finished your degree. So you may sit back down. I'd like to share with you a few facts about today's graduating class. There are 962 graduates earning master's and bachelor's degrees today. 48% of you, almost half, are the first in your family to earn a college degree. We extend a special congratulations to you. 44% of you identify as students of color. Your average age is 37 years. The youngest is 20. The oldest is 66. The average time it took you to earn your degree was 2 years and 9 months. Thirty-nine of our 50 states are represented by you here today. The state with the most graduates in the ceremony is Florida with 239. Our graduate who traveled the farthest to join us today is from Wahiawa, Hawaii, some 4,741 miles away. You all worked diligently to reach an educational milestone that will change the course of your own history and influence future generations. Thank you for allowing all of us at WGU to play a part in the fulfillment of your dream. It has been our honor. And now it is my pleasure to introduce and welcome to the lectern WGU's President, Scott Pulsipher. President Pulsipher.
Thank you, good Dr. Estep. Graduates, it's truly an inspiring moment for me and for all of us here to share this moment of pride and recognition with each of you. You have, as Dr. Estep highlighted, overcome great obstacles to completing your degree. Each of you has an amazing story that has brought you to this point. Like Emily Solari, a military spouse from Fayetteville, North Carolina, who moved 5 times in the last 5 years and still earned her elementary studies degree. And Deborah Brown from Midlothian, Virginia, who completed a master's degree in learning experience design and educational technology after reaching the age of 70. We know there are hundreds of stories and accomplishments worthy of highlighting, and we urge each of you to share your story with your families, your friends, and WGU. It is so inspiring to them, to each of us. At this time, we have the opportunity to hear from 2 of your fellow graduates as they share their respective journeys to earn their degrees. I'm delighted to introduce Kyle Brewer, who is receiving his Master's of Science in Nursing, family nurse practitioner, as well as his Bachelor's of Science in Nursing, who is from Bushnell, Illinois, and Madeline Hurst, who is receiving her Bachelor's in Educational Studies, Special and Elementary Education, right here from Celebration, Florida. Please join me first in welcoming Kyle to the lectern. Kyle?
Good morning. Night Owls, it is my distinct honor and privilege to be standing before you today. This is a day of celebration, of reflection, and of gratitude. There were times I thought this day would never come. There were nights without sleep and sacrifices made to get to this point. I speak for all of us when I say that this day required dedication, hard work, perseverance, and support. We all have stories and obstacles that we overcome. They're all unique, and each of us have had our own journeys to reach today. But nonetheless, we are here. We have earned this moment. My nursing journey started in 2009. I failed my first semester of college, unable to keep up with the traditional schedule of school, work, and social engagements that were infinitely enticing to a college freshman. While retaking the generals that I had failed, I sat down and took the entrance exam, spur of the moment, and started my nursing education. I earned my associate degree, bouncing back from my initial college failure. I became an RN, and life happened. I became a husband and a father of 4. I began volunteering in my community, coaching football and baseball. I had professional and personal commitments. I knew my education journey didn't stop here, but I didn't have a plan for how it continued. I worked and supported my family as we built a foundation and a home. In August 2020, my sister suggested WGU. Per my style, I started working on my BSN without a plan or a previous notion. It took time, as I failed to make it a priority in my life. However, in October 2021, I was awarded my BSN from WGU, and this is where my story changed. My mentor at the time mentioned that WGU had a new program for BSN to MSN FNP. Unlike before, this would require priority and time. It would need to be my main focus, not a secondary focus. I spoke with those closest to me, and I decided to apply. I was instructed that working full-time during this program would be difficult, and that I would need to dedicate 40+ hours a week to this endeavor. I spoke to my wife, and I made a promise to her and my family. If I did this, I would continue to be as involved as I always was. During admission, a personal mentor of mine called WGU a degree factory, that somehow if I jumped through the hoops and I paid my money, I would be given a degree. This would somehow be less beneficial than a traditional college. You can't learn what you need to know as an online student. This is the wrong route, he told me. However, at the end of this program, I would take the same certification tests as any other graduate. I would be held to the same standards as any other traditional student. This program, and WGU specifically, allowed me to hold my promise to my family and become the first WGU student to undergo clinicals at my hospital. Thank you. I accepted the responsibility of paving the way for future WGU students in this health system, and I continue to do so now as a full-time nurse practitioner at the same hospital. The last 3 years have been a whirlwind of every challenge imaginable. I found a calling in pursuit of this degree, and for the first time in my educational journey, I had a plan, I had a goal, and it was tested early and often. I failed my first exam of the F&P program. Thank you, pathophysiology. I had to reevaluate myself as a student and look at my study habits, but WGU had the resources to help me. I kept my promise to my family and myself. While working 3/12s as a nurse in acute care, I also balanced 40 hours of clinicals a week, coached 3 baseball teams, 2 of them traveling, and volunteered as a member of my community park board. My life was a series of naps. Despite how busy I was, I flourished in this program, collecting multiple excellence awards, including one in each of my clinical rotations. I passed my certification boards. It was difficult, but it was worth it. Here today, I can tell you that my degree was earned and not given. I know without a shadow of a doubt that although your journeys are unique, they are the same. I know that you face challenges. I know some may be larger than mine, and I know some of you probably handled them better than I did. Nonetheless, Night Owls, we did it. Take a moment and reflect on your own journey. You may be a first-time graduate here. You may be a returning student. You may be a scholarship recipient or a self-paid student. You might be sacrificing for our country as an active member of our military, as a veteran, or as a family member of one of these brave individuals. You might be a single mom, barely making ends meet as you make a better life for your loved ones. You're a father, a mother, a sister, a brother. Each of your stories involve the same dedication and hard work that I brought to mine. Your degrees are earned, not given. As I close, I want to thank the people that helped me get where I am today. Thank you to my parents, my family, my friends, my instructors, my mentors, and my preceptors that helped support and shape my journey. A special thanks to my wife, Crystal, who has been my rock and my support from the beginning of this journey. So much of this is because of you. Thank you to my sisters, Amanda and Trish, who supported me and guided me, who believed in me when at times I didn't believe in myself. Thank you to my kids, who gave me purpose and whose smiles during this journey let me know that this hard work was all worth it. Taylor, Bentley, Luke, and Jackson, I hope that I made you proud. Night Owls, enjoy this day, our day. Take a moment to thank those around you. From this day forward, carry your education and your degrees into your future careers. Carry this hard work, dedication, and perseverance into your endeavors. I'm proud of all of us because today, this day, our day, we stand here with what is earned and not given. Thank you.
Welcome Western Governors University faculty, family, and of course, forever night owls. I am Madeline Hurst, a graduate made up of beating the odds and determination from WGU's Special and Elementary Education Bachelor's Degree Program. About a year and a half ago, in December of 2022, at 21 years old, I lost everything, and I mean absolutely everything. A solemn betrayal from the individual I trusted most in the world at that time changed the course of my life forever. It swept my house, my job, my income, and my lifestyle straight out from under me. As life beat me to the ground repeatedly, unexpectedly, and so suddenly at a young age, my outlook towards my future turned very bleak in my momentary forfeit of stolen successes. I found myself accepting my fate more and more every day. Someone else's choice dictated how my day went. I chose to now believe that someone else's choice was going to dictate how my life went. I chose to live this accepted defeat daily until March of 2023. The most dangerous thing that I encountered in these bleak months that followed wasn't the destruction. It wasn't losing my house. It wasn't a sudden car accident. It wasn't buying another car, my beloved 1987 Toyota Camry that I christened as J-Rock from the Canadian show Trailer Park Boys, and having it stolen less than a month after buying it. Don't worry, J-Rock was recovered, as you can see in the photo. It wasn't even explaining to all my friends and family what happened to me, all the same little details over and over again. It was the stagnant life that came after the storm. It was the time that came after all the bad things stopped happening, and life just got really quiet with my new normal. I chose to become unmoving, training myself to accept the hand that was given to me. Daily, I settled into going to a job that I disliked, but not enough to leave. I settled into living in a state that I disliked, but not enough to move. I woke up in a state of gray every single day. Mediocrity took over my life. Mediocre means of only moderate quality, or not very good. This is a zone that we settle into after a massive event. This is what happened to me. A massive negative life change took place for me, in my case, multiple, and I settled into a new normal. I was choosing to not pursue greatness for myself anymore. I am sure you can all remember a similar time for yourselves in your lives that looked like or felt like this. One person on this whole planet told me no. I took this as gospel and I applied my rejection to my new perceived future. Don't get me wrong, each moment in life has a time, whether it's a fun one or not. There's a time for loss and hardships, a time for great gain and celebration, and also a time for the in-between, where there's rest and reflection. But if we are stagnant for too long out of the ease of it and sit in the indifference of complacency, the time that we spend doing so shall never return to our lifetimes. It's gone. Our life's baseline becomes something bleak and repetitive. It's not a beginning. To pull yourself out of mediocrity, that is a feat. To find yourself in the mundane, the unmoving, the good enough, and say, no, I want more. That is a choice, not out of survival, but out of the pursuit of thriving. When you are beaten by life, you have to rise from the floor. But when you are stagnant by mediocrity, you have to choose to get up from your chair. Just because you are seated somewhere does not mean that that seat needs to or should be permanent. In the journey of the aftermath of my life change at 21, I have regained every single thing that was stolen from me, now on my own as an independent woman. Every dollar, job experience, I got that back on my own through my pursuit and my resilience. Regaining all of this and gaining new things for myself like this that I did not imagine did not happen overnight. But some of it did occur at night as a WGU night owl, like all of you who are here graduating with me today. The start of my WGU journey did not come with a campus arrival or a sorority rush like most college students that are my age. It was entirely unique, like most all of us here. For me, it started with packing my bags and my laptop and moving across the country from Oregon to Florida once again against all odds. I chose to rise from the chair that I did not want to sit in anymore. During my time at WGU, I was working full-time at Walt Disney World, working as a house manager, creating a new social scene, while also moving well over full speed at finishing my degree in a projected just 6 months. It was a challenge and a baseline that I took on that quite a few did not believe would come to fruition. My schedule was full beyond belief, and I was making every single dollar eat their word every size. WGU fit perfectly into every corner of spare time, whether it was after a shift at Animal Kingdom Lodge at 11:30 at night, or at 4:45 in the morning before an in-costume shift, opening up a dining experience. To get what I wanted from my life, to gain authors my success and my chosen journey away from mediocrity, like you can see in this photo, on a graduation trip I took to celebrate myself to Disneyland and to see my favorite artist, Madeon. It took me many steps, so many steps. It will take you steps as well. Maybe more than me and maybe less than me. But we truly all face the same fate if we do not move from mediocrity. We as graduates are here today in greatness, but we are naturally destined to all fall to a baseline. One of my baselines in September of 2023, as I reclaimed authorship of my life amid mediocrity, was, can WGU's accelerated opportunity and my determination put me at finishing a bachelor's degree in 6 months? The finish line of this was graduating in just 171 days, under 6 months, in February of 2024. Our baselines are not ends, they are beginnings. My new baseline? I'm hoping to teach English in India in the summer of 2025 after my first year of teaching with 4th graders. What was your last baseline that you saw to fruition besides the reason that you are all here with me today? And how will you take today's baseline and apply it to your next journey, your next flourishment, and not your stagnation? Congratulations to us WGU 2024 graduates. May we walk, run, and rest, but never stop.
Thank you, Kyle and Madeline, for sharing your remarkable stories. It's truly inspiring to know that they, like all of you in this audience today, that you didn't listen sometimes to the advice of others, that you did realize that everything that you have in this life is earned, not given, and that certainly that you each have an opportunity with your education to establish a new baseline in your lives. Thank you again. Let's give them one more round of applause, Kyle and Madeline. I'm now pleased to introduce our commencement speaker, Brandon Fleming. Over the past decade, Brandon P. Fleming has become one of the most highly awarded and sought-after educators, entrepreneurs, authors, and speakers in the world. Fleming's miraculous story of transformation, captured in his own book, Miseducated, has become such a national hit that it is currently being optioned for television and film, and it is in the process of becoming a major theater production. An at-risk youth and college dropout turned award-winning educator, Fleming is a former debate coach at Harvard University and founder and CEO of the Veritas School of Social Sciences, a prestigious private school in Atlanta, Georgia. In 2017, Fleming was recruited to become Harvard University's assistant debate coach at the age of 26. Fleming soon made history at Harvard as the founder of the first pipeline program called the Harvard Debate Council Diversity Project, which was designed to increase Black and brown enrollment at Harvard's residential debate program, where hundreds of gifted young scholars from over 25 different countries study, and compete in an international academic debate competition. Over 7 years, Fleming has raised millions of dollars to enroll more than 250 students of color into Harvard's summer debate residency on full scholarship. But there was one challenge that Fleming faced. How would he take black and brown youth from mostly under-resourced schools in Atlanta who had never been exposed to the rigors of academic debate and prepare them in just 1 year to compete against some of the most elite debaters from across the globe? Fleming created a transformative curriculum that is designed to level the playing field for underserved students. And it did. For 7 consecutive years, since the program's inception in 2017, every cohort trained by Fleming has won the international competition as 7-time consecutive champions. News of this achievement has gone viral and broke national headlines, being featured on CNN, Good Morning America, The Steve Harvey Show, and many more. Fleming's school has gained the financial backing of Fortune 100 companies such as the Coca-Cola Company, UPS, Chick-fil-A, and many more. As a renowned speaker, Fleming has keynoted for international governmental organizations such as the United Nations. Fleming has spoken at the nation's most prestigious colleges, universities, and K-12 conferences. Fleming has also keynoted conventions for corporate executives at the nation's largest brands, such as Walmart, Bank of America, FedEx, and many more. At the age of 29, Forbes magazine listed Fleming as one of the top 100 most influential African Americans in the United States. And in May 2021, North Carolina Wesleyan College bestowed upon Fleming the Honorary Doctor of Humanities degree. We're so grateful to have Brandon with us today. Please pause for a brief video as we welcome Brandon Fleming.
Please note that recording of Brandon Fleming's presentation is not allowed. Still photos are permitted, but video recording is strictly prohibited.
Many years ago, there was a young man who suffered from traumatic abuse that manifested in school as deviant behaviors. His teachers labeled these characteristics to be that of a delinquent, when they should have recognized it as a clarion cry for help. He was neglectfully passed along until found on the bed of suicide, disheveled, depressed, and deranged. His life was indeed spared, but his hope was in fact lost, until one day he was restored, and his life was forever changed by a teacher. Distinguished colleagues, I am that young man. This story is mine, and inherently the catalyst of the Harvard Diversity Project. I share this experience with you because I was not and am not the only one in need of redemption. Studies show that a child born into poverty has a 4% chance of being delivered from its cyclical grasp. And what is that child's crime? That they should be relegated to a life of struggle and suffering. When we observe the growing disparities that affect fragile, marginalized communities, and for those of us who have the moral sensibility to ask the question why, the answer is quite clear: access and equity. What is it that makes education so worth fighting for? It's what compels a man to drink hemlock for the sake of one's ability to question. It's what makes a man endure 27 years of imprisonment so that others can be free. It makes a young lady take a bullet to the head before giving up the right for young women to be learned. It's what makes a council of leaders and diplomats adopt a resolution to coalesce around the advancement of all people. Because every single one of us in this room understands the potential and power of education and its ability to transform one's mind, one's heart, and ultimately one's life. By promoting equitable education, we inevitably empower the human being to be self-sufficient. But we must first see equity as a collective responsibility, understanding that the most powerful thing you could ever do is stand up for a group that you don't belong to, be it another gender, another race, or another socioeconomic class. This is how we empower people. And this is how we foster inclusivity, by not just leading with the mind, but also leading with the heart. And in so many ways, the elements of nature can help us understand humanity. Analogously, our global community is just like a light. When you break it down to its most basic composition, it is a compilation of many colors. And without these colors, the light cannot shine at its brightest. But when each color is equally valued and equally represented, the effervescent light of humanity can shine through the unifying prism of peace. Because in the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Thank you very much.
WGU class of 2024, make some noise. Oh, come on, this is your day. We're here to celebrate you. Class of 2024, make some noise. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, I'm so excited to be with you, to your president, the provost, the administration, staff, faculty, families, and most importantly, to this illustrious graduating class. I want to first extend a heartfelt thank you for the privilege to share with you on this one of the most defining days of your lives. I need you to know that it is truly an honor that I do not take for granted, because there are people who did not believe that I would live to see this day and to share these words with you. But before I share words of advice designed to push you forward, I want to just take a moment and look back, because commencements are not just about celebration, but they are about reflection. You cannot truly appreciate where someone is until you understand where they've been, what they've endured, and what they've survived. And I'm looking at a group of people who without question have survived some stuff to make it right here. Now, there are some of you who these past several years have been a breeze. The overachievers, we might call them. You managed to earn an immaculate GPA. You never showed up late to a single class or missed an occasional assignment, and I bet you even remember to charge your phone every night. I both love you and resent you at the same time, because some of us don't start each day with our phones at 100%, more like 10%, 20% if we're lucky. But I want you to know that what's most important about this moment is that you are here, regardless of how you got here. Some of us didn't hit that submit button on assignments until 11:59 p.m. Come on, y'all know what I'm talking about. We might not have been early, but we were always on time. Where are those folks at? It's okay, don't be shy. You made it, and that's all that matters. Both journeys are to be valued. Those of you who came in and knocked it out the park, and those of you who some folks might say got it out the mud. I'm talking about those of you who read books and wrote papers and attended classes while working 9-to-5s and midnight shifts and military deployments and taking care of children and aging parents and trying your absolute best not to lose your everlasting mind. But something gave you, my brother, and something gave you, my sister, the unmitigated audacity to believe that nothing would stop you from getting to this moment right here. That's the kind of people I'm looking at right now. So before I share words with you to push you forward, I want to invite you to take a look back. Look back at every step and every sacrifice and every person that it took for you to get here. And before you spend the next days thinking about what you will do next and where you will go from here, I want to invite you to remember your why for even taking this journey in the first place. And I want to share with you for a brief moment a little bit about mine. It was a sweltering summer day in July 2017 when I sat with my feet planted in that green Ivy League grass in Harvard Yard as I looked around at a place that nothing in my life seemed to qualify me for, because people like me don't make it to Harvard. Like so many of you, my pathway to this moment was very unconventional. It was only about a decade ago that I woke up in a hospital bed after attempting to take my own life. I woke up staring at the ceiling with tubes attached to my arms and a stream of tears falling down my face and the faint beeping of a monitor reminding me that I had been given a second chance that I did not even want. I pray that none of you have ever been in that place, so sunken low in the pit of failure where it feels like the coldest crypt, and the only thing you can do is wrap yourself in a cloak of despair. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. I can tell by my brother's face on the front rows looking at me like, geez, I thought commencement speeches were about happy stories. They are. I promise you, we'll get there. Just stick with me. Trust me, I wanted to give you a commencement speech about happiness and joy, but I did not survive everything that I survived to get to this moment and not tell you the truth. And the truth is that there are people who went through the same things that you went through in your life, and they did not make it here. There are people who started classes with you and they are not here right now. There are people who succumbed to the struggles and situations that kept them from sitting in the very seats that you're sitting in. It's the truth. It's a reality. But I need you to understand that it is also a responsibility, because you do yourself a grave disservice if you believe that the reason why you endured everything you endured to make it to this point was for nobody but yourself. That's what I want to talk to you about today. And I know I'm supposed to encourage you to chase your dreams and build a legacy and be as successful as you can possibly be. But I don't want to talk to you about being a great professional. I want to talk to you about being a great human and how you can use your gifts and your talents and your privileges to make this world just a little bit better for somebody else. When I look back at my turbulent journey, I often ask the question, why me? I look at where I am now and the pain that I endured to get here, and I ask myself, did it really take all of that? Maybe you've been here before, wondering if perhaps there was a shortcut or a less pain-induced path to discovering our calling. Did it take me growing up in a home where I endured the most unimaginable abuses at the hands of a man who was a Baptist preacher by day and a cocaine addict by night? Did it take me getting jumped into a gang by the time I was 12 years old? Did it take me becoming a drug dealer and a corner boy by the time I was 14? And when basketball pulled me out of the streets with promises of success, an injury derailed my college career before I hardly began, stripping the one positive identity that I had in exchange for the label of a dropout. And I spent the next 2 years of my life slaving on an assembly line in a vitamin factory for 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, until depression apprehended my mind and convinced me that the only way to escape failure was death. Did it really take all of that? And just when it seemed that things would get better, it only got worse. 2 years after dropping out of college, desperation led me back to school. And in the perfect story, there would be nothing but success looming beyond the horizon, but it was not. Failure was there, waiting around the corner with a hammer in hand, ready to club me in the face, because now I had to survive college with a middle school education level. I just want you to imagine that for a second. A kid who scored in the bottom percentile of the SAT, not knowing how to read well, not knowing how to write well. And I called myself choosing a shortcut when I met with my academic advisor to choose my major. I fingered through the list of subjects, searching for the easiest one. I skipped over majors like informatics and biomedical sciences and civil engineering and some of the fancy majors that might be on many of your degrees today. I landed on the one word that I recognized, and I knew that I had officially outsmarted the rigors of college by choosing the simplest major on the list. Guess what major that was? English. My logic was, well, I speak English. How difficult can it be? Next thing you know, I'm sitting in classrooms, listening to professors using all this sophisticated rhetoric and highfalutin jargon, wanting me to read books like the Odyssey and the Iliad and Dante's Inferno, books by F. Scott Fitzgerald and Ernest Hemingway and Mark Twain and William Faulkner and William Shakespeare and Beowulf. Have y'all actually read Beowulf? So you imagine taking a kid fresh out of the hood, dropping him in college, and his first book, Beowulf. In class, I was too afraid to speak. I sat still in my own silence and made myself invisible. And this is why I tell my students to this day that silence is not an option. And I say the same thing to every single one of you. In every space you enter, understand that it is your voice that declares your presence. Because where a man or a woman has no voice, they do not exist. You can even be present and still not exist, because inferiority is an induced consciousness whose physical manifestation begins with silence. I settled for invisibility. I settled for inferiority because I could not keep up with the lofty language of my professors. I couldn't keep up with the conversations in class because I couldn't read the literature. And the times the professor would call my name to join the class discussions, I fumbled over my words, and I will never forget the feeling of the entire classroom erupting in laughter. And they pointed at me, and they mocked me, and they shamed me, having no idea what I would eventually become. But in that moment, I was nothing more to them than the dumb black kid who fulfilled every stereotype they could have imagined, and I sulked in that pain, wondering, why me? But I want to tell you today about the moment, no, the person who changed my life forever. And this is the lesson that I want to leave you with today. One of my essays was flagged for plagiarism. My professor called me into her office saying that we need to talk. I sat across from her and she pulled my essay from her bag. It was bloodied in red ink, and she slid it across the desk and asked in a firm voice, "Brandon, did you write this?" Hoping that I would tell the truth. Completely unaware and unapologetic, my response to her was, of course I wrote it. But it was what she did next that shocked me, because she did not scold me. She did not chastise me. She did not berate me. She did not reveal that she knew the truth. As my lie lingered in the air between us, she placed her hand on top of the paper again, and she slid it to the side as if that test were no longer the most important matter in the room. And she looked at me and she said, "I want to know more about you." She asked about my background. No teacher had ever asked about that. She asked about my upbringing and my family. No teacher had ever cared about that. I've been in school K through 12, at least 6 to 7 teachers a year, and no teacher had ever so much as inquired about who I was as a human. And she asked about my ambitions, and she asked about my struggles, and she even became vulnerable with me. She shared with me about her upbringing, and she shared about her family and her background and how she was recovering from surgery because of her battle with cancer. And suddenly a wall that was previously impenetrable and impervious had started to come down. But why was that? The wall that represented my disdain for teachers, the wall that represented my contempt for school, the wall that represented a heart that was so stone cold and unable to be reached no matter how many people tried. How was she able to do for me something that no one else could? It's because after we exchanged stories and shared laughs and shed tears, she reached her hand across the table and she placed her hand on top of mine. Then she looked at me with tears welling in the corners of her eyes and said, "Brandon, I know what these people have said about you. I hear these professors in the faculty rooms talking about how you don't belong. I see your classmates laughing at you every single time you try. And I know that in your personal life that there are people who have abandoned you and labeled you and written you off. But I need you to understand that none of those people are in this room right here and right now. And if nowhere else in the world, I promise you that right here with me, you are safe here. You can tell me anything. Just tell me the truth. Did you write this essay?" And I'll be honest with you, at first I was like, "Lord, how we get back to this?" I'm like, this woman done tricked me. She got me all weepy and mushy and vulnerable just to crush me with a blindside hit. And so I was like, you know what, she's just like every other. I was pissed. And it was as if the dam of mistrust had broken and the truth just spilled out of me in anger. And I said, "Fine. If that's all you wanted from me, then no, I didn't write it. There, you happy? You got what you wanted." I gave her the truth that she wanted. And the truth was that I wasn't nobody's scholar. The truth is that I was nothing but an imposter intruding in a world in which I did not belong. The truth is that I was just a reformed gangster, an ex-drug dealer, and a recovering suicide survivor who had no business trying to read books and write papers and pretend that I could be an academic. So I said, who am I kidding? I can't do this stuff. I can't read these books. I don't know anything about American literature and British literature and classical literature. I can't write these essays. I don't know anything about works cited and bibliographies and endnotes and footnotes. And I can't keep up with the conversations in class because every single time I come to your classroom and I open up my mouth, people laugh at me, people mock me, people shame me, and I'm done with it. I'm tired of it. I hate this place. I hate the way this place makes me feel. And I decided in that moment that I was done with it all. I told her I was done with the books. I was done with the teachers. I was done with the school. And in that moment, I was done with her. But before I could bolt out of that room, this woman rose up from out of her seat and she rushed over to rescue me with her arms outstretched, and she wrapped her arms around me and held me, for I was nestled on her shoulder. Water began to pool in my eyes as I said, I understand if you had to fail me, because the truth is that I was one F away from becoming a 2-time dropout, and it would have changed the entire course of my life. And guess what? None of you in this room would even know my name. But it changed my world forever when she looked at me and she said, Brandon, I'm not these other teachers. I'm not going to fail you. She said, we are going to redo it. I was confused because I didn't understand what she meant by we. It would have been an act of grace if she would have said I could redo it, but that's not what she said. Instead, she said, we are going to redo it, and I need you to understand what that meant. It means that she did not look at my insufficiencies and insecurities and inadequacies and leave me to fend for myself. No, she showed me compassion in a way that I had never experienced from a teacher in my life. Compati in Latin is the word where compassion comes from. Com means with. Pati means suffer, to suffer with. When this woman found me in the dark pits of despair, she was willing to reach down and climb down and crawl down and meet me exactly where I was, in the grimy trenches of failure. And she was willing to suffer with me until she could pull me out. How did she do that? By spending the next several months outside of class time, outside of office hours, sitting with me at the local bookstore, single-handedly teaching me how to read and teaching me how to write. And I want to ask you graduates today, who are you willing to go that far to help? The reason why I share this story with you today is because what this woman showed me was much more than the power of a leader. She showed me our collective responsibility as teachers and doctors and lawyers and engineers and artists and whatever it is that you spent the last several years studying to earn this degree that you received today. No matter what field you go into, your responsibility is to lift as you climb. And I'm not talking about your major right now, I'm talking about your mission. I'm looking at thousands of people right now who have the same potential to leave an indelible mark on the world, but not if you don't understand the true impetus of change. When asked about my transformation, I tell people with conviction, English is not what changed me. Academics is not what changed me. Education is not what changed me. Love is what changed me. Empathy is what changed me. Why? Because love and empathy will change people more than information ever will. And so, class of 2024, as we celebrate your commencement and send you into the world, I want to leave you with this one thought. Going back to where we started, as I sat in Harvard Yard on a sweltering summer day in July with my feet planted in that green Ivy League grass, looking back at a place that nothing in my life seemed to qualify me for, that's when I learned that God does not call those who are qualified, but He qualifies those whom He calls. And I believe the same is for every single one of you in here today. Why me? It was never about me. And everything that you've been through to get to this commencement ceremony right now, no matter how big or how small, it was never about you. My struggles weren't about me. Your struggles weren't about you. They were always about the people that we would someday be used to reach. Whether it's a setback like family trauma or a success like earning your degree today, hear me when I say this. Your failures and your successes mean absolutely nothing unless you use them to make somebody else's life better. So I'm sorry if today you expected a message about how to climb the ladder and get rich, because I come today with a message about how you climb the ladder and reach back. So as you stand on the precipice of the unknown, where pain is sure and failure is inevitable and success is not promised, you might wonder whether you should play it safe. You might wonder if you should take that next leap. I know you're scared, but I encourage you to do it afraid, because it reminds me of a poem by Eric Hansen that says, "There's freedom waiting for you on the breezes of the sky." And you ask, but what if I fall? Oh, my darling, but what if you fly? Class of 2024, I hope you fly. And when fear shows up, and I promise you it will, my earnest hope is that you will square your shoulders, that you will spread your arms wide as you remember every setback and every struggle and every late night assignment and every book you read and every paper you wrote and every professor who didn't have to help you, but they did, and every loved one who is here right now, whether in person or in spirit, to celebrate one of the greatest achievements of your life. And I hope with all my heart that you allow every success and even every failure to be the wind beneath your wings. Class of 2024, congratulations. Now go out and conquer the world.
Thank you so much, Brandon. Thank you for reminding us that each and every one of us has felt that love that he talks about, that we know those individuals in our respective lives who have helped us see a better version of ourselves, that have invited us to take responsibility for the change that we want to be. We're so grateful for his message. Let's give him one more round of applause and thank you. And now it's time for our Chief Academic Officer and Provost, Dr. Courtney Hills Macbeth, to come to the lectern and confer degrees.
Thank you, President Pulsifer. We proudly recognize each of our master's degree graduates who wear a hood bearing the color of their discipline. Would the candidates for master's degrees and educator endorsements please rise if you're able? Master's degrees up here at front, please stand. Upon the favorable recommendation of our faculty and authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and member governors of Western Governors University, I hereby confer upon you the master's degree or endorsements you have earned, to include the Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Education, Master of Science, or Educator endorsement, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations. Okay, please be seated for a moment. Now, would all of those here today earning an associate's degree or bachelor's degree please stand? Upon the favorable recommendation of our faculty and the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and member governors of Western Governors University, I hereby confer upon you the bachelor's degree or endorsement you have earned, with all of the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. You may now move the tassel from the right side to the left side of your mortarboard. Congratulations. Congratulations to all of you, and welcome to the global community of college graduates. You may now be seated. And now we have the opportunity to individually recognize each of our fantastic graduates. I invite Scott Jones, Vice President of Academic Operations for the Leavitt School of Health, followed by Dr. Stacy Ludwig Johnson, Senior Vice President of the School of Education, to the lectern. Scott.
What a privilege to be with our graduates from the Leavitt School of Health. Woo! Today, you are not only leaving with degrees in nursing or health professions, you are stepping into roles that have a profound impact on the lives of others. In a world where health and well-being are central to every aspect of your life, your chosen path is one of service, compassion, and unwavering commitment. As you move forward in your careers, you'll be on the front line of hope and healing. You'll bring comfort in times of uncertainty, expertise in moments of crisis. These skills you've honed here, combined with your passion for helping others, will shape the future of healthcare. Today is a celebration of your hard work, perseverance, and a bright future that lies ahead. On behalf of the Leavitt School of Health, it is my honor to congratulate and welcome you to this momentous occasion. Will the graduates from the Michael Leavitt School of Health, starting with the first row, please come forward at the direction of the marshal to be recognized individually. Thank you.
Natalie Linwood Kelly.
Ashley Grace Haynes Stevens.
Jessica Binkley.
Lisa Richardson.
Kathy Brayland.
Amber Monahan.
Josie Morris.
Sonia Whitman.
Tammy Davis.
Heather Landry.
Ryan Schneider.
Rebecca Mertz.
Dominica Brooks.
Sarah Lauersdorf.
Jacqueline Palmer.
Amber Carmen.
Alyssa Steinis.
Sarah Corcoran.
Elizabeth Beaver.
Crystal Michael.
Christopher Morris.
Kamisha DeJesus.
Tony Ann Ravalli.
Gerlene Clearvell.
Michelle Berry.
Michelle Brown.
Ann Miller.
Gia Zhang.
Kelsey Lambert,
Cindy Meyer,
Gabrielle Rector,
Dallas Peden,
Whitney Maddox,
Alyssa Britt,
Courtney Force,
Zeta Sadep,
Denise Renard,
Anna Aguero Mans,
Leslie De La Torre,
Carly Bemberg,
Roussel Brook,
Amber Herbert,
Amanda Rice,
Lucienne Massonet,
Alexia Rogers,
Fiona Miranda,
Amanda Farrell,
Annika Murphy,
Randy Harrison,
Margaret Sunday,
Melissa Reyna,
Tara DeWitt,
Deshaday Lewis,
Anthony Garcia,
Valerie Soulier,
Laura Lynn Famador,
Melissa Porch,
Nicole Lawrence,
Kiana Clacken,
Sophia Naharo,
Melissa Utronich,
Dordori Backer,
Kessia Qureshi,
Emily Ellis,
Joseph Rahm,
Michelle Davis,
Teron Browder,
Emil Miller,
Christina Mercado,
Rebecca Jason,
Brittany Brown,
Carrie Siegfried,
Cheryl Rios,
Heather Renee Follett,
Annie Howington,
Crystal Harris,
Ashley Cook,
Paulus Hunter Boyd III,
Elizabeth Samuel,
Euleriu Mack,
Daisy Torres,
Shantae Pritchett,
Hannah Honrein,
Kim Gibbous,
Abarash Biene,
Victoria Rybal,
Erica Jordan,
Jennifer Jones,
Euleriu Mack,
Ariel Cano.
Christopher Jesenowski.
Denise Andrea McDonald.
Shauna Hall.
Bethany Perez.
Teresa Ketchel.
Saria Pereira do Carmo.
Jasana Ingram.
Melissa Williams.
Twanda Robinson.
Tanisha Jones.
Stephanie Bullock.
Kimberly Cabrera.
Marcus Harris.
Bharat Kumar Patel.
Kyle Brewer.
Janet Harper.
Solando Hansen.
Rataita Bata.
Kayla Marshall.
Carrie Skulton.
Rachel Hayes.
Brittany Richardson.
Kelly Kep.
Dawn Evans.
Heather Hatch.
Lisa McDonald.
Melissa Rios.
Tiffany Thompson.
Courtney Harrison.
Michelle Van.
Sarah Ingram.
Billy McConnell.
Enoch Buado.
Nicole Kratka.
Rebecca Briggs.
Ansel Butler.
Anju Sherpa Gurung.
Nicole Dara.
Trevor Simpkinson.
Glinda Johnson.
Jennifer Irizarry.
Christina Bowder.
Sandra Henry.
Crutchfield.
Christina Thomas.
Shelley Rolla.
Corinne Morris.
Pearl Vin Post.
Michelle Huang.
Heather Rutkowski.
Natalia Tushin.
Stephanie Holland.
April Robinson.
Holly Salinas.
Kimberly Galera.
Ahava Filak.
Lakeitha Fields.
Elizabeth Semiday.
Vanessa Arbuckle.
Rachel Starks.
Bill Bebo.
Hannah Lawrence.
Natalie Bazil.
Nancy Gemmel.
Noadia St. Louis.
Julia Comike.
Mario Umali.
Karen Camacho.
Alexandra Eckhoff.
Jisha Palaka.
Caitlin Laws.
Christina Reyes Tessalona.
Ariel Thomas.
Alexandra Shockey.
Jennifer Lake.
Diana Ramos.
Brittany Brown.
Chrissy Campbell.
Marie Catherine Grooney.
Amber Powers.
Letitia Scott.
Hope Holsapple.
Maria Labrador.
Stephanie Yawn.
Eva Elam.
Kalissa Handy.
Cesar Navarrete.
Harry Chan.
Lauren Bredigan.
Abimbola Shadir.
Bonnie Woodyard.
Lakeisha Young.
Sarah Johnson.
Shannon Best.
Harmony Stone.
Edna Herrera.
Shiran Shaloff.
Sherry Clark Smith.
Peggy Carr.
Amber Williams.
Gilbert Munoz.
Rebecca Scoville.
Stephanie Cespedes.
Samantha Manassian.
Trisha Nicole De Los Reyes.
Janelle Roseberry.
Quintella Smith Williams.
Hyacinth Dibitata.
Carrie Price.
Susanna Snyder.
Marshall Mays.
Rachel Holman.
Sarah Chavez.
Elena Martinez Rodriguez.
Lauren Sellers.
Dalton Akambadi.
Kristen Johnson.
Kenesha Henry.
Nabil Abraham.
Daniel Mossin.
Ashley Grand.
Sarah Martinez.
Jamie Klein.
Kathleen Selvage.
Navit Sandhu.
Shakoya Ruffin.
Angela Walsh.
Melissa Amanda.
Albo Franco.
Stacy Gearhart.
Fanny Cervantes Cordera.
Teresa Barker.
Jeannie Spanbauer.
Claire Moyes Kisner.
Tanya Quigley Boylan.
Jeanette Williams Singleton.
Heather Hamilton.
Doreen Savelli Grice.
Nikita Lundy.
Lakeisha Carswell.
Kiki Marbra.
Aisha Hayes.
Alan Larson.
Sandy Anderson.
Esther Malinga.
Millicent Mboro.
Carrie Snyder.
Lisa Godfrey.
Shannon Smith.
Casey Canova.
Adane Watson.
Marissa Jean Giacatti.
Bethsaida Kelly.
Melissa Utrillik.
Lakeisha Johnson.
Chelsea Coons.
Zarthina Leary.
April Gogna.
Amanda Davis.
Stephen Wright.
Karen Reed.
Jasmine Shoopman.
Brittany Griffin.
Jumai Faisal.
Hannah Bigham.
Ashley Foskey.
Juanicia Butler.
Audra Weinstock.
Chantel Weidman.
Tyranny Clark.
Michelle Odom.
Brittany Grant.
Tiffany Colding.
Rehana Bynum.
Jessica Youssef.
Tierra Bush.
Jeannie Moeller.
Stephen Bradley Newman.
Stacy Lee Booth.
Cassandra Johnson.
Christine Williams.
Allison Flippo.
Tabitha Enkel.
Joanna Carter.
Karen Zavala.
Jessica Coleman.
Samantha Salomon.
Fiona Johnson.
Stacy Thomas.
Melanie Johnson.
Jordan Bryant.
Miriam Summerlin.
Jolynn Marie Bassett.
Sally Martinez.
Carolyn Brown Hires.
Wadiwudu Robertson.
Amaya John.
Alexandra Longstreet.
Alejandra Leroy.
Heather Robbins.
Carla Ward.
Chessie Matthews.
Jennifer King.
Valentina Grant Williams.
Vicky Vanetta.
Anna Urchoagi Rosario.
Brandy Williams.
Serge Absolu.
Denise Caro.
Stephanie Torres.
Irene Pinheiro.
Rachel Christine Modestil.
Janine Jones.
Caprice Johnson.
Sharon Stratton.
Janae Faison.
Daryl Alexander Jr.
Cheryl Wright.
Rachel Bosch.
Christine Milam.
Tabitha Payne.
Ma Vu.
Emanuela Carpentier.
Jolene Haas.
Julie McKinley.
Sherry Cooley Foster.
Ivana Leko.
Tiffany Smart.
Sayeda Benson.
Rosalind Wooden.
Umbula Angela Endetti.
Dee Dee Helms.
Melanie David.
Andrea Kochiu.
Yvette Williamson.
Nafi Musa.
Yoli Hughes.
Kimberly Boyce.
Denise Gunter Davidson.
Natalie Howell Lawton.
Ryan Scadden.
Rachel Harrison.
Angie Ritter.
Taimane Sneed.
Stephanie Coolquit.
Patricia Purvis.
Sarah Ruse.
Stacy Ann Henry.
Misty Chalfant.
Desiree Barton.
Kelly Wolvington.
Kanchan Fatak.
Angelia Brennan.
Casey Joe Jones.
Angelique Villanoy.
Marie Martha Pierre Lucie.
Rebecca Goltz.
Teresa Carpenter.
Michelle Bean.
Kimberly Dooley.
Joyce Boatwright Madison.
Luli Rodriguez.
Lisa Braxton.
Amanda Christensen.
Lachelle Reeves.
Lindsay Brady.
Liliana Irizarry.
Fergie Samba.
Evelyn Gregory.
Polita Williams.
Laura Tobin.
Sophia Peña.
Merakar Gakutan.
Takia Barnes.
Charlene Forrester.
Ruben Colon.
Kanye Sikethel.
Michelle Montez Deoco.
Latoya Peterson.
Perla Labustida Espuhel.
Rebecca Apatoimbu.
Jessica Blankenship.
Leisha Frierson.
Desanique Whitley.
Gia Giannini.
Natasha Davis.
Talisa Hill.
Lisa Garcia.
Rachel Ramirez.
Abraham Bowden.
Danielle Hazen.
Alicia Gordon.
Carlini Morgan.
Marianne Sheffield.
Danielle Hazen.
Justine May Washington Padgett.
Anne Dooney Sitout.
Anna Decker.
William Stone. Carrie Humphrey. Kimberly Allred. Congratulations to all of our graduates from the Leavitt School of Health.
School of Education. Today, we celebrate an incredible achievement. As adult working learners, you've faced and overcome unique challenges, balancing work, family, and life while pursuing your passion for education. And now, you're stepping into one of the most important roles in our society, P-12 teachers and leaders. Linda Darling Hammond once said, "Teaching is the profession on which all other professions depend. Every dream, career, and future begins in a classroom. Over the course of your teaching career, each one of you will impact over 3,000 students." So just imagine that. Collectively, all of the teachers and leaders in this room will impact over 1.4 million lives. Each of those lives will be shaped by the knowledge, compassion, and inspiration that you bring into your classrooms every day. Your life experiences have prepared you to be more than just educators. You've navigated challenges similar to many of the challenges your students will face, whether they're struggling with self-confidence, dealing with external challenges, or just finding their path. Your understanding will make you the teacher they remember, the one that truly saw them and believed in them. As you step into your classrooms, realize that you're not just teaching reading, math, and science. You're teaching resilience, empathy, and the joy of discovery. You're shaping futures, one student at a time, and that influence will ripple through generations. Congratulations to each one of you on this remarkable achievement. Thank you for your commitment to shaping the lives of today's leaders. And now, with great pride, I ask that the graduates of the School of Education please rise, starting with the first row, and come forward as directed by the marshals so we can recognize each of you individually. Congratulations. Thank you.
Dominic Bradford.
Allison Delgado.
Emily Kepley.
Elise Hutchins.
David Christopher.
Kiana Daly.
Rayleigh Jewell.
Dana Edgington.
Carla Ellis.
Kayla Smith.
Olivia O'Keefe.
Dontre McFarland.
Rachel Sawyer.
Elizabeth Irizarry Allers.
Leah Scott Samuel.
Jennifer Johnson.
Amos Atlas Sesa.
Teresa Warner.
Alexandria Beatty.
Candace Haynes.
Candace P. Wesley.
Samantha Wonders.
Kristen Lear.
Sophia Constant.
Madeline Hurst.
Kimberly Finesilver.
Aquila Reyes.
Catherine Marie Burton.
Paula Tenson.
Christine Renee Law.
Tristan Childress.
Heather Lampert.
Jody Ann Troop.
Ashley McIntosh.
Melissa Moss.
Paul Bischoff.
Ann Kaiser.
Caitlin Myers.
Melanie Fortunat.
John Cassandra.
Stephanie Carter.
Misty Lashana Greenland.
Julia Cook.
Karen Haywood.
Ranika Hart.
Ellie Musquez.
James C. Robinson.
Nikki West.
Nancy Salinas.
Shanika Miller.
Patricia Martinez.
Ashley Essex.
Faith Joy Richardson.
Vedra Federa.
Jennifer Higginbotham.
Camille Tolliver.
Marianne Elizabeth Bartholomew.
Ashley Rose.
Lindsay Oxenrider.
Brian Brunson Sr.
Alexandra Arceniegas.
Jenna Wichterman.
Wendy Stocker.
Sarah Cottle.
Michelle Hegg.
Layla Wilcox.
Brianna Cooper.
Jackie McGregor.
Bianca Imes.
Stacy Reinchild.
Stacy Harrison.
Valerie Evelyn Burke.
Alexander Bennett.
Carvella Bennett.
Abigail Bennett.
Christopher Owens.
Lawrence Stinson.
Leah Vozella.
Jazz Mopala Ocampo Avila.
Annalisa Peart.
Susan Rasmussen.
Brietta Barnhart.
Kelly Moore.
Cynthia Trogish Texera.
Angie Hala.
Kelly Gregory.
Salsabil Ganmam.
Jennifer Baker.
Shaka Nicole Coleman.
Clarissa Acevedo.
Jennifer Bryson.
Madeline Nance.
Lindsay O'Connor.
Cammie Bishop.
Crystal Bombach.
Lemonia Kostakis.
Nafisa Daniels.
Lexi Cyphers.
Tamarin Barden.
Daniel Barden.
Charlotte Rosenkrantz.
Tina Keating.
Taylor Crean.
Nicole Batres.
Shanique Cooper Morris.
Belinda Baxa.
Waukesha Wade.
Deanna Keating.
Kristen Merriam.
Ivy Tillman.
Kimberly Romine.
Glenna Hodge.
Shyla Schluter.
Heather Apple.
Nicolette Barbato.
Armani Hardy.
Laura Hughes.
Anise Johnson Williams.
Whitney Sims.
Nicole Paradise.
Dorcel Jello Mitchell.
Calgary Reed.
Trisha Sukram.
Brenna Vincent.
Amanda Fonseca.
Kayla Sky Tucker.
Dara Ross.
Ali Panovich.
Shauna Dover.
Chelsea Price.
Jessica Mull.
Paige Woolette.
Catherine Blakely Sager.
Leslie Isabel Coronel.
Glendis Perez.
Antonio Stepp II.
Jacelyn Gonzalez Agron.
Darcy Paredes.
Richard Mancha Major.
Kimiko Kavanaugh.
Heather Smith.
Christine Baker.
Christopher Henson.
Anna Taiwo.
Penelope Wright Hill.
Sanaida Hart.
Esther Copeland.
Sydney Zucker.
Julius David Sr.
Bianca Gonzalez Hayes.
Ashley Davis.
Sarah Meyer.
Jennifer Smith.
Martha Edens.
Christine Pettibone.
Abigail Ramirez.
Melissa Dingman.
Natasha McLaurin.
Colleen Stevens.
Michaela Miller.
Melissa DeFelice.
Nicole Gibbs.
Gokusua Lee.
Dulcie Maria DeSantis.
Lee Williams.
Leanne Flugents.
Lindsay Schur.
Catherine Almeida.
Emily Hargrave.
Nicolette Hart.
Mackenzie Simmons.
Marlene Costa Perez.
Stephanie Towns.
Taisha Stevens.
Dawn Lucantoni.
Katie Ahern.
Cheyenne Francis.
Tamilia Phillip.
Margot Wapakichi.
Alyssa Davenport.
Kelly Holloway.
Sydney Ahern.
Stevie Murray.
Daciona Greider.
Pader Lee.
Martisha Spear.
Regan Knox.
Haley Dennison.
Alexis Robertson.
Dominique Parker.
Courtney Pass.
Fatima Azra Mohammed Azar.
Corey Meir.
Diamond Judkey.
Caritha Eileen Sampson.
Catherine Sanchez.
Kristen Smith.
Megan Berube.
Serena Williamson.
Brianna Murray.
Lyric Bean.
Akeem Langham.
Jenny Marie Johns.
Damisha Henderson.
Laura McGuffey.
Shanita Veen.
Lily Stanner.
Fabiola Narajo.
Kimberly Montano.
Daniel Bitter.
Marlene Nunez.
Lakeisha Francisco.
Janie Schultz.
Lindsay Parker.
Jennifer Rohr Kellis.
Heather McShane.
Hilary Patrizio.
Steve Haywood.
Melody Cowling.
Carla Carey Bounds.
Brittany Collar.
Stephanie Wortinger.
Alana Marshall.
Melinda Mujawa.
Shy Eldridge.
Victoria Tadero.
Shadrika Gibbs.
Kylie Fagali.
Jessica M. Bertino.
Valerie Linzen.
Erica Santiago Soto.
Amanda French.
Jessica Rees.
Stephanie Castillo.
Megan Lee.
Jasmine Blackman.
Jarika Burrows.
Naida Lynn Thomas.
Kiara Herring.
Ashley Stanley.
Lynn Clairvoix.
Afia Bledman.
Emerald Hunsaker.
April Eubanks.
Barbara Cerdeno.
Chance Baker.
Lugina Little.
Amanda Dastus.
Chastity Rayford.
Melissa Kieran.
Michelle Heaney.
Charles Raby.
Bianca Page.
Tawana Johnson.
Anna Wilson.
Omar Delvilliers.
Chelsea Williams.
Sarah Arnold.
Lori Cortines.
Natalie Knutson.
Naomi Clapman.
Babian Camacho Gonzalez.
Melinda Patton.
Brittany Watson.
Nesa Oliveras Torres.
Ashley King.
Rikia Neal.
Madeline Moore.
Ashley Laverne.
Caitlin Sullivan.
Bailey Bear.
Michael Peter Saraceno.
Tessa Nichols.
Michaela Evert.
Megan Zettel.
Madison Davis.
Sherilyn Strand.
Denise Gosh.
Caroline Duty.
Darlene Keller.
Tammy Redding.
Kelly Hodge.
Erica Gaddis.
Cambrielle Scott Vieira.
Christine Olson.
Tiffany Kirkpatrick.
Dakota Wilson.
Sanai Metoyer.
Jessica Petrie.
Amina Kardigich.
Kylie Pittman.
Jennifer V. Potts.
Britt Milzeric.
Alice Wallace.
Christine Rykowski.
Michaelin Odom.
Trisha Slade.
Lisbeth Gonzalez Trochet.
Hannah Eisenman.
Jacqueline Floyd.
Trinity Windolowski.
Phoebe Gidry.
Christina Nugent.
Sierra Butler.
Alicia Whipkey.
Kelly Ferris Chaffins.
Megan Dell.
Amy Giancola Frampton.
Karen Zengler.
Carmen Sickler.
Samantha Hartman.
Brandy Wilcox.
Charlene Fouts.
Andrew Dennis.
Alyssa Gerke.
Brittany Jones.
Carrie Schwartz.
Sarah Marbury.
Shelby Wilkinson.
Tyler Mayfield.
Deborah Romig.
Holly Manser.
Kaylee Rendon.
Tanya Casey.
Tiffany Pearson.
Kamila Cook.
Rebecca Dokes.
Brittany Corson.
Raven Williams.
Cassandra Negron.
Caitlin Fletcher.
Sarah McCarran.
Mary Grooms.
Stephanie Beck.
Kimberly Spath.
Diamond Castillo.
Andrea Fink.
Kimberly Ann Fulco.
Carrie Henderson.
Erica Perry.
Nancy Rosas Lopez.
Monique Martin.
Jessica Griswold.
Brittany Whitehead.
Jayla Jacobs.
Jakima Burton.
Megan Edwards.
Jennifer Bauman.
Olivia Daniels.
Amy Tichnell.
Carrington Parrott.
Madison Brown.
Erica Bradley.
Avelin Muniz.
Lauren Barr.
Dana Turner.
Emily Solari.
Faith Keefe.
Brittany Chubb.
Anika Salazar.
Lindsay Nisenbaum.
Kosar Hersey.
Samantha Broxson.
Megan Weiler.
Rhiannon Carnell.
Kiara McBee.
Amanda Santos.
Christy Queen.
Sabrina Fabris.
Amy Bartolo.
Crystal Reyes.
Jennifer Enriquez.
Rebecca Brown.
Alicia De La Cruz.
Kathy Hilliard.
Aaron Armas.
Kelly Ziegler.
Tamara Wyrick.
Darius Jackson.
Whitney Lowe.
Shaquandria Hall.
Caitlin Rissell Robinson.
Michelle Van.
Colby Maldonado.
Kirsten Evans.
Rebecca Keller.
Jaden Coco.
Geneva Hicks.
Claudio Fountain.
Kristen Lane.
Michaela Avalos Shannon.
Hayden Waterstrout.
Christine Novotny.
Shelby Dunlap.
Aubrey Fletcher.
Jennifer Weston.
Shauna Burgess.
Carrie Bryant.
Wendy Chapdelaine.
Wendy Best.
Tamara Zhu.
Latoya Beach.
Nathaniel LaBoy.
Ashley Settle.
Carolyn Campos.
Kristen Townsend.
Gabrielle Boylan.
Christopher Johnson.
Ashley Davis.
Amber McGarry Godfrey.
Carrie Ware.
Stephanie Wilson.
Christopher Ware.
Janicia Reagan.
Cynthia Conway. Gabrielle Lugo. Congratulations to all of our graduates from the School of Education.
Congratulations again, all your graduates. I'm particularly mindful of those of you who also respected and regarded all those that walked after you. So thank you to each of you graduates who are still sitting in the stands. Thank you so much. We certainly want to give a shout out to all those graduates who already have joined with their family and friends as well. As we conclude this commencement, I wish to give each of you graduates a charge. I urge you to remember that you are now a night owl for life. Thank you. Joining an ever-growing alumni network of over 350,000. As our most recent graduates, you can find support when you network with fellow alumni and in turn offer your mentoring support to other alumni and current students. We also welcome you to explore lifelong career resources and alumni benefits at wgu.edu/alumni. Know this, the entire WGU community stands ready to champion your success and celebrate your achievements every step of the way. I'm inspired to know that the degree you have earned at WGU will create new pathways to opportunity. Your WGU education hasn't merely given you knowledge to succeed in your careers, it's taught you how to leverage your humanity, to be better, to live better, to influence the lives of those around you in a better way, to thrive in a world that desperately needs your uniqueness, to work with those around you to make the world a better place. As Walt Disney once said, our heritage and ideals, our code and standards, the things we live by and teach our children, are preserved or diminished by how freely we exchange ideas and feelings. So I urge you to use your new knowledge to share your ideas with the world. Be free and open. Be generous and kind. I also urge you, as you continue your journey, to reach back and give others the same opportunities that helped you succeed. Identify meaningful ways to contribute to your communities and help us create a brighter pathway for future generations. At WGU, we have a commitment to serving and uplifting our communities. I challenge you to make that same commitment. The world needs you now more than ever. You've proven you can do hard things at just the right time, because the world is full of hard things that need doing. As we close, I hope you will take a moment to reflect on the pride you felt during this ceremony. Thank you for letting us be a part of your educational journey and celebrate with you. You will leave this ceremony as a new member and a part of WGU's family. WGU will always be a part of you, and you will always be a part of WGU. Our commencement is now nearing its end, and we ask you to follow the marshals as directed to exit. And please know that as you do exit, you also do so with all the love and support of your faculty, of our administration, of your family, and your friends. Congratulations again, graduates. Have a wonderful afternoon. Congratulations.
Oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, ooh, shut up and dance with me. We were victims of the night, the chemical, physical kryptonite held us to the base and the faded lights. Oh, we were born to get together, born to get together. She took my arm, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said, you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, ooh, shut up and dance with me. A backless dress and some beat-up sneaks. My discotheque, Juliet, teenage dream. I felt it in my chest when she looked at me. I knew we were born to get together, born to get together. She took my arm, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said, you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, ooh, shut up and dance with me. Oh, come on now. Deep in her eyes, I think I see the future. I realize this is my last chance. She took my arm, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said, you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, ooh, shut up and dance. Don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said, you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, ooh, shut up and dance with me. Ooh, ooh, shut up and dance with me. Ooh, ooh, shut up and dance with me. Well, I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we're in our zone. 'Cause I got that sunshine.